Welcome. I mean, who would have thought an hour's worth of rehearsal would get us that close? So,
One more time.
welcome.
Welcome.
This is Fret Talk Podcast episode number, not number episode. That's weird. Episode number. You've thrown me off by starting the podcast for me. So it's episode. Oh no, it's terrible. Episode number 196. So we are edging ever closer to the 200. Is there going to be something special happen for it, or are we just going to do another episode as usual? Who knows? I mean, I'm setting myself up here, aren't I?
Yeah.
You are here with your host. It's me, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. You are also here with Lee. Say hi, Lee.
Hi.
Oh, yeah. You're also here with Mr. Ollie Miles of Ollie Miles Music. Say hi.
Hi.
You're stroking your beard. It's
I
kind
am.
in a kind of faux sensual way.
Faux sensual.
Faux sensual. Indeed.
I'm taking that.
Take that one and run with it.
Yeah. I'm having it.
We are here. It seems like an age since we've last podcasted. It was only last week. I'll tell you why that's the case, because me and Matt actually podcasted on a Monday last time. So it's been a long time. But hey ho. So we are here to talk some fret. So Ollie Miles, it's been a while since you've been on actually. So
It has.
Wagwan.
Wagwan. Honestly, I've just gone back to work. That's my life now. I have a job again.
That's it. You're a contributing member of society. So that's
Yeah. Once again, I have somewhat of a life.
That's it. But it's like the end of an era as well, isn't it? It's a sad time because you haven't got like bundles of free time anymore in which you can do stupid musical just outings and wonderfulness. So,
But it does mean it gives me money to buy things, and I might have bought another guitar.
tell me more.
I mean,
It's just Greece.
You know what I mean? Tell me more. Tell me more. Is it a Gibson Les Paul?
not quite. You're close. It's a Gibson Firebird in cardinal red.
I mean, that is the best kind of red.
It is. It is awesome.
So give us a bit of history as to why this guitar means a little bit more than just a regular NGD.
So, about 5 years ago, I bought one of the 2016 Firebirds, and I had to sell it a couple of years later. I love that guitar. I had to sell it to learn to drive because, it's something I had to do.
Yeah.
And it's the only guitar I've ever sold. And
Okay.
when the guy sort of left my house, having given me the money and drove down the road, I was like, that was a bad decision.
Yeah, you were crying into a pile of money.
Basically, yeah, cried all the way to the bank.
Quite literally.
Yeah. And so I kind of said that one day I will own another Firebird.
Yes.
And the opportunity came up. Like I got another job. I've had money coming in so I can get finance. And just kind of went through those stages and saw this red Firebird on Reverb. And yeah, I bought it. It should arrive tomorrow. And I can't wait.
Absolutely. I'm just so elated for you because I remember when you had to sell your Firebird and you were truly broken up about it.
Yeah, I was.
But on the plus side, the Sunburst was all right. The Cardinal Red.
Oh, it's a beauty.
It
is a beauty.
I think you've upgraded there, my friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's it about the Firebirds that kind of drew you to them initially?
I loved the shape. That was like the first time I saw one. God, I can't remember the first time I saw one, but the first time I properly noticed one was about 24 14, I went to see a band called Inglorious. Well, I went to see the Winery Dogs and a band called Inglorious supported.
Winery Dogs, man.
A great band.
Yeah. And so Inglorious supported, and their old guitarist played one of the anniversary Firebirds, and it was gold.
Okay.
And I saw that and went, that is cool. I need one of those. It was running through some sort of, I think it was like a Marshall JVM. The Firebird with the Firebird pickups and through Marshall JVM 412 playing rock. It was like, yep, that is the sound. That is awesome. I need that in my life.
You don't get many these days that rock the mini humbuckers here.
Funny enough, I had a conversation with vintage guitars.
Yeah,
like JHS vintage guitars.
So I was talking to one of the chaps over at JHS, and he was like, "Oh, do you know we own vintage guitars?" I was like, "Yeah, man," because I used to have I helped my mate buy it, and then I helped him sell it to my cousin. But I used to play it a lot, which was it was like this wine red Les Paul with mini humbuckers.
Okay,
and it was gorgeous. It was so nice. I used to play it loads and loads and loads. Absolutely wonderful guitar, really was. I wonder if my cousin's still got that.
Make some calls after this show. I mean, I owned an SG actually that had mini humbuckers. It was a really weird special run back in, I think it was like 2015 or so, maybe even earlier than that, where they did like decades of guitars. So they did like a 50s tribute, a 60s tribute.
That was like 2012, 2013, I think.
Yeah, I mean that
vague recollection.
Right.
But I picked mine up right at the end, where it was like they were just selling off the last of the stock.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting a really good deal on it. And it was one of the, I think it was a 50s, quote unquote, 50s SG, where it had like mini humbuckers, and the sound, like mini humbuckers are fantastic. You get all of the grunt of a humbucker, but with a really focused, punchy, kind of upper mid presence, don't you?
Yeah, you're not going to get in the way of a bass player with a mini humbucker.
Yeah,
and it's I love it. Yeah, it's the sound.
Do you know what's on Marketplace at the moment down near me? There's a Gordon Smith, and it's going for about 400 quid, and it's one of the red mahogany red ones that is just got the humbucker in the bridge.
What, single humbucker?
Yeah, and I was thinking about putting those Fletcher P9, one of those Fletcher P90s in it.
Indeed.
It's tempting, isn't it?
Funny you mention our Fletcher, because we're doing a little team up with Fletcher this month. Have any of you caught this yet? Because I've done it as part of myself, pretty much. But so it might be me just announcing it to you two.
Okay.
So, because this year is 5 years worth of Fletcher pickups.
Wow.
It is, I know, 5-year anniversary, mental. We're doing a little partnership with them where Mr. Fletcher is giving away two Fletcher loaded guitars.
Ooh.
Exactly. Unfortunately, you're part of the podcast. You cannot enter. It's part of the terms and conditions. However, if you are a UK listener, head on over to Fletcher Pickups on Instagram or Facebook. You'll find out how to enter there. Unfortunately, or fortunately for you, like in terms of making it a slightly nicer ratio, Lee and Ollie can't enter. I can't enter either. And
Can Matt enter?
No, he has also tried.
Damn.
See, I wasn't even thinking about trying. The fact that Matt's actually gone and tried, what a cheeky shit.
I don't blame him. I would.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dear.
So, I mean, there are two guitars. There's like a really kind of blinged up telly thing. It's got like a Bixby. It's got some binding on it. It looks absolutely fantastic. I think it might also have P90s, which I know. And then there is the oddball, which has got a mini humbucker. It is like a single pickup resonator, semi-acoustic, like semi-hollow.
Oh,
I know. I almost tried to convince him just to give it to me and forget the competition. But I thought I should probably give back to the community. So that's something that we're running for the month of May, and potentially a tiny little overrun. But it's definitely the month of May. So check it out, please.
I'll see what Fletcher's got in terms of advertising on his site, and I'll share some stuff on Pedalboard Steam for that. We'll have to make it pedal related some way, shape or form, but we'll see what we can do.
I've got a Fletcher pedal down here. I don't think he officially sells them. But yeah, there you go. I'll have a picture of me with like holding the Fletcher pedal, and then surely that's related enough. Surely. Don't call me Shirley.
What do you want me to call you?
Whatever you like, big boy.
Shirley.
Right, so...
I'd like to just approach something that I've just noticed in the background of my my camera. If you look, it looks like there's a blue noose.
It does.
Indeed.
So I made that. So as it's coming down from one of my guitar hangers, so when I hang a guitar up there, it all lights up blue along the neck and then around the body. And it just looks like I'm some sort of like synthy psycho or something.
That's it. Like, pretty into killing myself, but got to do it in a flashy way.
Go out in style.
Well, there you go. So, Ollie, not only have you done some guitar purchasing, you've also started up or kind of going along in the first stint of being part of a new band, aren't you?
Yes, yeah, I am. So I think the last time I was on, the single hadn't come out yet.
Yes.
And I was heavily just telling everyone to go and listen to it. That's been out, and there's been some exciting stuff with that, and I am now officially part of the band.
Woo.
I think as of us doing this now, tomorrow there is a live stream on their page that we're all going to be part of, which is where I am officially going to be
indoctrinated.
Yeah, inaugurated into the
that's probably a better
into the
word.
band. But I've been rehearsing with them for a couple of weeks, which has been great fun.
You went to a rehearsal room.
2 rehearsals.
Same rehearsal room twice, or did you?
Yeah, same one twice.
Because you went to Pirate, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to use Pirate, and Pirate's legit. Like sometimes if you
could you just just analyze that sentence?
Pirate's legit.
Pirate's legit.
Pirate's legit, yeah. I mean, that is an oxymoron if ever I've heard one. But like the Pirate Studios, for anyone who doesn't know, they're a bit like, do you know those like 24-hour gyms where you've got you get a punch code and you go in and you can go at pretty much any time of the day. Pirate is like that. It's a non-manned or womaned rehearsal studio, so they don't have opening hours. They just have time slots that you book online. They text you a code and you get in, and that code works for that specific time. And like even like to the point where if anything's wrong as well, like we had like a room where like some of the cables weren't working, and it was a case that we couldn't hook up all the mics. There's a phone number. You phone through to them, and they go, "Okay, here's the code to the store cupboard. Grab some extra cables out, sorted." So it's really cool.
I half expected, like when you're watching a film and you've got someone in prison, and there's like that slidey door when they pass the food through. so like they put the food in, close the door, and then you can open up the other side.
It's a little. They employ a little gremlin that scuttles
Oh, no,
around the.
It's all machines. It's like the grabber machines.
Oh, nice.
Let's go to the vending machine that's got all the cables in at the end of the corridor.
Yeah, because they do, don't they? And they've got ear defender dispensers.
Yeah.
So you can get like free little like the little foam ones,
Yeah.
which is really cool. It's a really cool touch.
Pirate is a really cool place, but it was just nice to be back in a room with people playing music. And it's great fun because my other great love of music is like the tech side of things, and the band has just kind of given me free reign on running all the backing tracks, and like the singer runs on in-ears.
Nice.
So I've been like running those for him. It's just been I'm having a great time with them. It's so much fun. You're
in like guitar tech nerdvana.
Yeah, like the bass player is also a guitarist, and he sent me a message saying, "Hey, I've got a guitar amp. Is it alright if I bring it to rehearsal? Like, do you want to give it a go?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he turned up with an orange Rockerverb 50.
Does the Pope shit in the woods?
And I was like, yes, I do. And so I just spent 4 hours playing with a Rockerverb 50.
Nice. And
man, it is a tone. It is such a good tone.
So, what are you using for the rehearsals? Then, are you going like digital setup, or are you going like fully analog? Because you've got both options, haven't you?
At the moment, I'm running HX Stomp.
Yeah.
I'm running it into the effects end of whatever amp is in the room.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I can get like room volume. But I'm running funnily enough, the orange Rockerverb model from the newest update because I think it's awesome.
Yeah. 3.10, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm running
Die Hard film.
Say that again.
Is that the new Die Hard film?
That's 4.0, and that's not even the newest one. I think it was a Good Day to Die Hard.
Is there another one since then?
There was, yeah.
Yeah.
That was probably about 10 years ago now.
Yeah, it was. It's been out a while.
What do you reckon the best Die Hard movie is?
Oh, it goes 1, 3, 4, 2, and then I assume the latest one. I've not seen
Good Day to Die Hard.
Yeah. Because like 1 is just absolute fantastic quality,
Classic.
It's a Christmas classic, is what it is.
Yeah.
Don't start that debate.
Yeah, I mean it's far too early in the year to be opening that can of worms, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm running the HX Stomp into it's like a Marshall DFX or something with a 412 cab. So I'm basically just running my HX Stomp into the power amp of that.
Yeah.
Into a 412, and it is great fun.
Yeah, and they're generally not very flavoured power amp sections, are they? The DFX, is it?
Yeah, it's one of it's like the DFX or CFX, or it's the Marshall solid state.
Yeah.
Whatever the current one is.
The spiritual successor to the MG series.
Yeah, I think it's like a development of the MG.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you are pulling that face, Lee, but if you want like something that's not really going to colour your tone, you're pretty much getting like a Class D power section there.
Yeah.
So it's essentially working as a...
It's a glorified power amp.
Yeah, exactly.
With the cab. But yeah, it's an awesome tone. I've taken the PRS 1 week. I took the modified LTD last week, and hopefully I'm going to take the Firebird this week and give it a good thrashing. And we got a drummer for the first time this week as well. We've been running drum backing tracks the last few weeks.
Okay.
So we're going to have an actual drummer there this week, and I cannot wait.
Cool.
One of the things I don't like to do is get a new guitar and then take it straight to rehearsal. I like to get to know it over a period of a couple of months before I feel confident to take it to a gig or a rehearsal.
I am the exact opposite.
Look at my new toy.
I've gone from PMT in Birmingham to a gig with a guitar that I've just bought to be like, check out my new toy.
I give it a couple of rehearsals before I take it to a gig.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that
it's
can
reliable.
handle being played in a band, and then I'll take it to a rehearsal.
Yeah, I think most guitars can handle being in a band, but they often need a tweak or two, and you need to tweak yourself to the guitar as well.
That's what I mean, yeah.
I've just noticed the time, and I think we should probably get our what we've been up to's in pretty quick. So we're going to move on to our Lee, what you've been up to, because you've done some pretty exciting stuff this week in terms of pedal release flamps.
Yeah. So most people who are on pedal boards or doing that sort of thing would have seen that the Kraken V4 amp came out. So that's like the Victory Duchess that they brought out before, the V4, which is rather than the preamp V4s, these are the full amps. So they've got the Class D power section that's all like tuned to sound good by Martin Kidd. Yeah. And then you've got 4 valves in the front of it as well, which are like micro valves, but they're voiced to sound like whatever they would need to be.
Yeah,
AX X7s, I think. But it's amazing. The Kraken is just amazing. Unlike the Duchess, which is just a single channel, you've got the 2 channels. So you've got a Marshall and you've got a 5150 side to it. You've got the reverb on it. You've got Fex Loop. It just does so much. So I'm not going to go on too much about it because we've done a live stream about it. We've done content, loads and loads and loads of posts about it. And today I put out an edited version of the live stream, which was just basically the best bits. What I actually did is I got through about 8 minutes of editing it, and then I realised I had still like another 20 minutes down, and I was like, oh, stop this. So I just picked out a bunch of really good bits and just put it on the end.
That's what I like to hear. You doing the work so we don't have to.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
So where can we find that? Is that on the YouTube channel?
Yep, that's on our YouTube channel. So that's the latest video that's on there. And yesterday we actually, or was it Tuesday? Tuesday we put out a video from Mikey as well on the Chase Bliss Fermi. And did you watch that?
I've not watched it yet. No, I've seen little clips of it, and Mikey's video work is just phenomenal. Like the shots he gets, I've been trying to get more and more artsy shots with my stuff, and then I look at Mikey's stuff and I think, why do I bother? Like, he's clearly got this down.
It's all lighting. It's all lighting and having your camera. He only uses an iPhone, I swear. It's brilliant.
Yeah, and that's it. Here's me with like proper DSLR cameras and whatnot, and like setting up all the shots, and then he's just like, I'll throw my phone in front of it.
I've got to say hello to a good friend, Scott Gaylor, who's very well known within the industry. He does a lot of stuff over at NARM normally for people like Keeley and Eventide and and Chase Bliss as well, funny enough. But yeah, hi Scott, how you doing, man? The Fermi, it's really weird, and I've heard a lot of people demo it, but I heard Mikey getting tones out of it that I'd not heard before, and I really, really want one. I might have to talk to Joel. See what sort of deal can we do on this? Because it's there's quite a lot of Chase Bliss stuff I really like. One of the best delays I've ever used was the red knob version of the Tonal Recall.
Yeah, because they did like a blue knob version, and then it was about a year later when they revised it.
Yeah, you can send the blue knob version in to have it updated as well. And basically what they'll do is it just gives it a bit more of a delay time and repeats and these sort of things. Scott said, I'm good and you are way too kind.
Oh.
Lovely chap is Scott. So that's what I've been doing. And then I've obviously been using this on a new board. So my new board is basically a wet dry wet rig on a board.
Ooh, matron.
Damn.
So how are you running that? Wet dry wet. Are you doing like stereo out of the GT core, the GT 1000? Sorry.
So the last loop on the GT core, the last loop on the GT8 ES8 is the core. Yeah. So from the core, I'm setting up a bunch. I spent a day recently setting up different sounds on the GT Core and matching them to the sounds of amps that I either had or I knew very well and these sort of things. So there is like Vox on there. There's loads and loads of different Fenders and Marshalls and these sort of things. And I tuned the Marshall in to sound just like my own Marshall and so on and so forth. And it sounds amazing. So now what I can do is I can run out of the ESA. I'm running to the straight into the amps. One straight into the Duchess, one straight into the 5150. Into the Kraken. I've got. I spent some time setting up a metal zone to get get the Duchess as close to the 5150 sound as I possibly can, so I can put them into left and right. I can split them left and right and put the metal zone only onto the Duchess, so I can get them. So I can get like the high gain thing going both sides, and I've also got Marshall-y sounding pedals as well, which basically is my Rat. Which I'm using the Siren Screams for that. That's running into the Duchess on its own for when I'm running the Marshall on the other side. So I can have the Duchess running clean, or I can have it running like a 5150 or like a Marshall if I want it at both sides. I've got the DD500 running into both of the loops. So I've got left running into one loop, right running into the other loop, and I've not got that running in the ES8.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I mean, From what I hear from that description, it sounds like it's going to be big, old, fat, chunky tones.
Well, I've got simps going into it as well.
Yeah, but like like having high gain at two ends and then a Marshall, like chewy Marshall gooey center.
I think what I'm probably going to do, if I've got higher gain running into the both sides, I'll probably have a cleanish Vox in the middle.
Yeah.
Just to get that sort of cleanish Vox sound. But yeah, but the idea is that the other two will have the effects on them. So they'll have all the delays and they'll have all the reverb and these sort of things. And in the middle, bang, it's going to be dry. Yeah,
it's going to cut through the mush like any of the... Yeah, like a ninja of tone. Exactly, Ollie Miles.
Ninja of tone pedal. I'm having that name. My name now. Ninja of tone.
You imagine the rig that you would have needed for this 10 years ago.
It sounds like the size of the rig you need for it now. I wouldn't want to troubleshoot that if that breaks.
Once you've got it up and running, and you're not touching it, you're not moving the cables around and everything. You've got your cable management done right. And you've got your zip ties on all the cables and that. You're laughing. That's why we use pedal boards, isn't it? And we don't just chuck a couple of pedals on the floor and put them together each time and spend half an hour trying to work out what's wrong.
The 90s method.
Yeah.
Like legit, it's like pedal technology has come on massively within like the past 10 years, pretty much.
Yeah,
with like the dawn of switching systems, and then we've got like modeling systems that don't sound like ass. It's absolutely. We are living in the golden age, aren't we? We are really living in the golden
age of tone.
Well, this is it. You can switch the channels and the reverb on and off via the ES8 for the amp, and you can turn the tremolo on and off and the reverb on and off on the Duchess via the ES8 just through like the switches out.
Okay.
You know the ones that you normally change amp channels. Well, it's basically what it's doing.
Yeah.
So I've got. I can just basically go from a really nice clean tone, because that's one of the things about the Kraken is on the Marshall-y setting. If you set it low, it's got really, really, really nice cleans, loads of headroom, really sparkly, nice clean. Especially if you just trim your guitar tone down a little bit, so you can have it so the Marshall side actually gets a lot dirtier when you turn your guitar tone up, and just turn it down. Not even halfway, and it gets spankly and all that sort of thing, which is really, really nice.
You're gonna have to give me a moment. I've got to write down the word spankily.
Yeah, I got to keep spankly.
I've got to write spankily. I don't know. You're gonna have to help me out with the spelling of spankily, because
Spank ILY.
Scott's just saying, plus the cost 10 years ago. These amps are costing about 800 quid approximately, and the GT Core is about £500 approximately. I think, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But that's the core, the 1000 core. But what you've got there is, for that amount of money, for basically 3 amps plus all the effects that are in the core and this, that, and the other. That's nothing. That's the cost of 1 amp.
Yeah.
You've just reminded me. Actually, I've got to call out my my Instagram followers. I think it was Instagram. It might have been on Facebook. I shared a picture of the Kraken floor amp, and one of my listeners called me out and went, "It's hardly a fucking budget pedal, is it now, mate?"
I saw that comment.
And there was another one recently as well, because I shared the what was it, the Tone King Gremlin, which is an absolutely ace looking retro beast, which we might talk about a little bit later. Looking at the time, we probably won't have time to. But it's like the styling on it is just like 50s Americana. And I shared it because I thought, oh, this looks really cool. And then someone said, well, 5-watt amp for over £1,000. No, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap. So I've got to give a shout out to my Insta followers who are just absolutely razzing the balls off me.
Keeping you in line.
That's it. I'm loving it. So keep up the good work, people. I do promise that I will be bringing you some cheap Chinese pedals very soon. So, there's balance, but there we go. You know what? I might as well do a little bit of what I've been up to. A real quick one, so that we can get on with some pedal boards opinions news.
We don't need the news bit on the end of that. We really
just pedal boards opinions. Then it's just PO.
Just PBOD opinions.
Pedal board.
Pop.
Pedal boards opinions too.
That's easier to write than it is to say, isn't it?
Yeah. Right. So let me do my what we've been up to. I'll hold this in front of my face so that I've not got any lighting as well. This week, and actually what I mean is last week, I recorded another guitar pedal that Dave Rage had sent through to me, because I'd mentioned that he'd sent through like a little care package, and I'm working my way through these.
Is that the one who does the Dumble pedal? Yeah.
So he sent me through like the iSet range, and I did the Dumbler and I've done the Flanger, and actually I've got an update on that.
But he sent me through some from his personal collection, and one of which was from one of our one of my YouTube viewers, but he also follows the podcast as well, Mr. Eddie Rifkind, and he makes a tone bender flavored pedal called the Satellite of Fuzz, and it's simplistic. It's got two controls, as you would expect with a bender style fuzz, but you just can't beat simple fuzzy goodness. So that one's dropping on Friday, and you see the pedal in the video, but you can infer the smile that is going on whilst I'm playing it. It's just like big riffs and big. I think I get a little bit doomy as well, just for shits and gigs. But I've done that. But I'm ahead of schedule as well, actually. So I've actually recorded next Friday's the pedal demo already. So I know, check me out, guys. Check me out. That's what cool, man. It's what it feels like to be ahead of the curve. Somehow I'm going to fuck it up and I'm going to be behind again. But for now, I'm riding that wave of productivity.
Nice.
I also, last week, I managed to edit together another pickpocket video. I'm not going to go on about it too much because I know it irks Lee something rotten talking about picks. But just if you want to check it out, go on BudgetPedalChap YouTube channel, because it's like I love the picks. So
do you want to get on with some Pedalboards Opinions news?
Yeah, what have we got, man? What's the first one?
Go on.
What's the first question?
So the first question, I wrote all these out, and I made sure that my lighting situation was going on when it was light outside, and now the light's fucking gone, hasn't it? And I've got fuck all that I can see.
Have you never lived through an entire day?
He stops existing at about 6 p.m. most days.
That is true.
Should we for the listeners just and the viewers just tell them what? Dude, where do you get a glow in the dark dildo from?
I borrowed it from your mama. There we go.
Knew I'd seen it before. Well, I've seen it.
I mean, that is the only way to come back from that, isn't it? Really?
Right, dude. Shall we tell the listeners and the viewers what it is we're actually about to do?
Yeah, go on, Lee. You can introduce us.
So we've been scouring Pedalboard Steam and having a look at questions that people have put up. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through them. So your question might get answered if you're one of the lucky people who asked a question and happen to be watching us as well. Woohoo! I'm sure there's a
members. Yeah, I'm sure there's a shorter way of saying that, but nailed it.
Nice one.
And if you are in the chat at the moment and you want a question, like you've got a burning question that you think would be amazing in this segment, write it in the comments while we're doing this, and we'll try and get through to another couple of questions as well that are in the chat.
Scott, you probably know the answer to all the questions anyway, but I'm sure you've got a burning question you want to ask.
That's it. Yeah, just give us the correct answers if we get it wrong.
Yeah.
You get us multiple choice.
That's it. Oh, my pop shield's gone. It's gone. Right. So first one is by Taylor James Hamston Busby, and he says he's got so many names. He says, Cab M, any good?
Yes.
Yeah, I think quite categorically yes.
Two notes, general rule, yeah.
Yeah, they're not the cheapest, but they're usually quite fairly priced. They're quite fairly priced. However, with the Cab M and the Cab M Plus software update, you are getting an amazing deal there, pretty much. So part of his question also said that he was looking into doing pedal demos, but didn't want to piss off his his apartment.
I've done demos on the Cab M.
Yeah, absolutely, and I would like. I've been kicking myself the fact that the Cab M Plus was released at about the same time as the HX Stomp, and so you can take from that what you will.
So Scott, who has a really good YouTube channel, he says he loves his, and it is his new YouTube rig.
There you go. Even though I use the HX Stomp as my main tone, I still run an unaffected signal into Wall of Sound and mix it in with the entire thing, so that I get an absolutely massive sound.
Just in case you're not following what that is, Wall of Sound is the software version of the Cab M, more or less. So the Cab M is a software-based unit which has all the cabs and everything built into it. But you can actually download it free of charge as well. There's no trial period. There used to be, but they did away with that. So you can download Wall of Sound, which is basically the 2 Notes software for your PC.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think that's a resounding thumbs up from us for the Cab M. Right, next one.
Should we just clarify what else you can do with the Cab M now it's got the Plus on it? Because when you buy a Cab M now, it is actually sold as a Cab M Plus. It's got a little plus on the front of it and stuff like that.
Oh, there you go.
It has an amp built into the front of it, so you can change the preamp valves, you can change the power amp valves. I believe it's like that. Yeah. And you can kind of configure it to be the amp that you want it. So you can just plug straight into it, chuck your pedals straight into that.
Yeah.
And you can adjust all of it, the noise gate. You've also, after that, got reverb. You've got the the brilliance and all these sort of things you can adjust as well. So you can make that amps and the cab sound exactly how you want it. So the variety is huge. A little tiny box.
Absolutely. Like I say, it rivals what I was going to use the Stomp for. The Stomp obviously has more functionality to it because it's got the pedals built in and there's a lot more choice in terms of amp. But the quality of the two-note stuff is nothing to sniff at. So, definitely. Right, next one. We're going to go Colin Webb. Favourite pedal to help cleans. So when he shared this, he shared a picture of the RV5 and the MXR chorus, the big chorus with the 5 knobs.
The analog chorus.
Analog chorus, there you go.
Blue one, yeah?
Yeah, it was blue.
Yeah.
It was blue. So chorus and reverb are always good choices to make your clean sound sparkly and nice. But what pedals are we talking? What do you think you could add to a clean tone to make it quality? I'm going to kick us off to give you a little bit of thinking time because I'm springing this one on you a little bit. I'm going to go with the Moog Helicopter. Subtle washy trem to add a bit of movement to your tone, and it's like really vintage inspired, kind of F style amp tremolo, and it just gives that beautiful just movement to your tone.
Go on, Ollie. What do you think?
I'm thinking some sort of compressor. I'm thinking
That's
simple.
exactly where I'm going. Yeah.
Because a lot of people like playing distorted, and part of the whole distortion thing is compression. And like, there's something, it might not necessarily sound better, but it definitely feels better, which will make you play better.
Yeah.
When your tone is not necessarily like completely slammed, but just a little bit of compression, just to help you out, just to kind of give it a bit more.
It does. When you've got a bit of drive on, the amp naturally compresses anyway, and it makes playing a little bit more forgiving.
Yeah,
and you can really feel that when you're playing a really clean tone.
Yeah,
and you've
really
got all
open.
of that. You've got the dynamic openness.
It's the transients, isn't it? And you just get so much. You overpick a note, and it's not like it just kind of brings it back down like the compression does. Everyone a mile away is hearing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's that unforgiving nature of if your picking isn't exactly where it needs to be, if there's any kind of variance that you're not really needing, it will punish you.
Yeah, so I think I'd probably go. I mean, my ultimate compressor is the Kali 76 from Origin, but I think if you're on more of a budget, I'd go for like the TC one. Is it called the Hypergravity?
Yeah.
I'd probably go for something like that because you could probably voice it to act. Like you could, like through tone prints and stuff, you could probably get it to act a similar way to a Kali 76.
It has tone prints, that one.
I'd be surprised if it doesn't. I'll have a look.
I think I'm almost certain it does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
Moog Yellow Comp. I'm throwing Moog some love today, but it's based on the Diamond Comp, and it's like a really good recreation of it, and it's quite subtle, so you can get that exact kind of just dynamic squish rather than like Dynacomp real kind of like country squish.
Yeah, exactly.
I redid all the compressor demos on Tonepedia about late last year.
Yeah.
And we added some more on there. So we've got the Dinosaur from Jam, which is half Ross, half Dynacomp on there. We've got a couple of vintage Dynacomps. We've got the Compressor Plus from Keeley, which is widely regarded as one of the best compressors out there.
That's an awesome pedal. That's an awesome pedal, yeah.
And I think we've got the Diamond one as well.
Yeah.
So if you want to hear what we're talking about, it's a great place to do so. Regarding my suggestion, I was going to say compressor, but since Ollie did that one, I'm going to say EQ. because you can like really get that exact sound. You can try and get like an acousticy sound, or you can get something that's maybe mid-humpy or whatever, but without having a tube screamer and the gain and these sort of things. So, there's plenty of things you can do with an EQ, including turn it off.
But there you go. You've almost got like 2 channels of clean tone there, haven't you?
Yeah.
If you needed if you needed the EQ to cut through a bit, you could have a subtle mid hump, and then have your standard amp EQ a bit scooped, so that you are getting a bit of more of an acousticy tone. So that it's not a bad shout actually. Right, let's bust on to the next one. Matt Baxter. Easy way to get Velcro off. Poor lad. He shared a picture of I think it was a pedal train, and like him ripping strips of like the soft side of the Velcro, and it just leaving these horrible gunky adhesive marks.
You just get adhesive remover and just start doing it slowly as you're going.
Yeah. Well, doesn't stuff like nail polish remover work quite well if you don't want to go out and buy anything specific?
That's
nail polish remover would cost quite a lot more in the long run for the amount you'd need.
Yeah, I suppose.
Why? How much is adhesive remover?
It's not expensive. It's really, really cheap.
Neither is.
I bought some recently.
But neither is nail polish remover.
Especially when you steal it from someone.
You're not going to pass out using the adhesive remover.
That's half the fun.
Yeah, but you're also not going to get secretly high.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I put this here, because I know that there'd be some quick tips, some nice little tasty nuggets of guitar tip there, because I've never had to do it, because once I've put Velcro on, I'm far too cheap to try and remove it.
Yeah.
Scott has said a goof off works great. I'm guessing that's an American product, which is probably like an adhesive remover or something along those lines. But I love the name goof off.
Goof off. Yeah.
Go off. There you go. So next one, that was a nice quickie. That was.
Can't beat a quickie.
That's what she said.
Oh.
What she usually says is that it? Ugh. Austin Skinner. Why do we hate when pedal makers change their design, both aesthetic and the actual design? Ollie, you're not looking as if you agree with this one.
No,
me either.
It's development. Things change. It's like an update.
But apparently, it's enough of a thing that people were agreeing with this.
Nah.
So, why would people get a little bit miffed if pedals get changed subtly? It's that FOMO thing, isn't it? I've got this one, but what if the next one's better? What if I'm missing out on that additional feature that the V2 has that my V1 doesn't?
Don't buy a JHS pedal then.
Does it also count that like most musicians are on the spectrum as well, and we don't like change?
Yeah, anything that's not exactly the same, we rock. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much our relationship with Gibson Les Pauls, isn't it? For the past 50 years, why have they changed it? Why?
60.
Yeah.
Why don't they do anything new? Why have they changed it? Why are they? Oh, they're just old guitars.
That's it.
It's just, poor Gibson. They can't bloody get a break.
Yeah.
No. I mean, they can cry into the millions of pounds worth of profit that they've got. Oh. I mean, yes, they probably do. But there you go. So largely, we didn't agree with that one. I think I have seen people get a little bit antsy.
Yeah.
And case in point is the Les Paul. It's a bone of contention for guitarists, isn't it?
Robot tuners.
Yeah.
Zero fret nut.
Yeah, everyone before the 90s. Oh, the G string on the Gibson. Oh, Gibson, robot tuners. Everyone. Oh, robot tuners.
It's like 2015 was not a good year for Gibsons, was it? It was a terrible year.
I mean, largely it is considered the lowest point, isn't it?
I have passed up really good deals on Les Pauls before because they were a 2015 model.
Yeah,
with
too
a
right.
little hologram on the back.
Yeah, and they're like the brass nut with the 0 fret built in as well.
And the Les Paul 100 script.
Yeah, exactly that. Right, so next one, Jared Johnson or Jard Johnson. I don't know. My spelling's terrible. Thoughts on
You think someone would call their child Jard?
Jard. You know what? I would not put it past some people. Jard said, thoughts on wood-topped pedals. So what springs to mind for me is Anasound, because they do it quite a lot. And Anasound pedals are fantastic. Like we saw them at the Birmingham Guitar Show when we interviewed them.
Yes.
If you haven't checked that out, go on Pedalboards of Doom YouTube. You can still check that. It is still up there. And the pedals, they were just really good. You can't.
The expression spinner.
Yeah, the
oh man,
sliver. No, is it
Spinner.
Silver?
Sliver was the tremolo, but he's had to rename that now. Yeah, he's called it tremolo, but with an inglaut above the e, so tremolo. You know, yeah, that was only a couple of days ago. I've been talking to Alex quite a lot over the last few days, actually.
Yeah, really nice chap, actually.
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah. So yeah, there are other people doing this as well. I think there's a guy called Sean. I can't remember his company over in the States doing it. But then you've got, oh God, I know all these people by their first names, but their bloody company names. What's the one you've got?
The one that I've got.
Yeah.
Oh, Hello Sailor.
No.
Hello Sailor's done wood-topped pedals before.
Has he? I didn't know Joe done that.
Yeah, he has. Okay.
Yeah. The square ones.
The square ones.
Yeah, that are actually a wooden box.
Bad Penny Effects. Yeah.
Yes.
I demoed the fuzz box for funny little boxes. And yeah, but they're not topped. They're kind of enclosed.
Yeah, but they are good, man.
Yeah. I mean, the aesthetics absolutely fantastic, and the pedals themselves are like inside they're as beautiful as they are on the outside as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good shout there. Good shout, Lee. There's a reason we have you on this thing.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about pedals, believe it or not.
That's it. So yeah, wood-topped pedals, yay or nay? Let's go for it.
If it looks cool, yeah.
Lee?
That's it.
Yeah, apart from sometimes I've seen pedals that look great and they've got the wooden tops, and then you get them or you look at them and then they've got like the metal sides, and you're like, you could have painted that. Or it could have, the whole thing could have been encased in wood and with maybe a metal inside to support it. So, yeah, for the most part, yeah, but I'm slightly reserved on it.
If it's done properly, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the kind of caveat. Yeah, if it's done properly, yeah, like the Anasound stuff. The Hello Sailor stuff was really cool as well, actually. Like I think he had like Brazilian rosewood toppers, which was absolutely quality.
I think I saw someone doing them out of bamboo once. They had bamboo boxes they were using because bamboo's like infinitely like sustainable as well.
It is, yeah, it grows fast as fuck. But yeah, me bringing in the class once again. So, I mean, this next question is especially for Lee, but let's just take a moment to appreciate this guy's name. I imagine it's probably not his actual birth name. Thor Stankfoot. There we go. So Thor Stankfoot said, Maxon or Ibanez Tube Screamer, TS9 or 808. Why? So go on, Lee. Go on.
Okay, I'm thinking of a sentence. Can you pick it out of my head?
They are all fantastic. Why choose just one? You are correct, Lee. Well done.
You started right. They are all
fantastic.
Close. The fucking same.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that was my my response as well. And
yeah, it
did win the Pedal World Cup 2021. So congratulations to the Ibanez TS9. But it could have easily been the 808. or
Yeah.
even the Maxon. So, I mean, I do agree with Lee here actually. But
Yep.
Tube Screamers, an absolutely essential piece of kit. Essential.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
I've said it a million times. We have probably 10 varied different tube screamers, all demoed exactly the same way. You can go and demo them. You can go and listen to them, A/B them back to back on Timepedia. Go and try it and work it out for yourself, because look, it's there for you. If you don't know the difference and you can't hear the difference, that's because there isn't one.
I mean, Scott's chipped in on this and said the 808 all day because that's the one I own.
My response is get whichever one you can get cheapest because they're the same.
Yeah. I mean, you go on a like the marketplace or on eBay. If you can pick one up, they're built like fucking tanks anyway. So
Yeah.
you might as well. It's a bit like Lego, isn't it? Like they just last forever.
Do you know what I use? I use an SD1 because I think it sounds better, but it's because it does actually clip different and it does sound different. I've got a TS10 that I could use. The SD1 is asymmetrical, whereas the TS10 is not. So
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
I've got the TS10. I could quite happily use that all day long, but I use the SD1 for stuff like that.
Just to be edgy and...
It just sounds a bit better. You know how everyone says, "Oh, the Antares is better than all the tube screamers." That's because it's based on an SD1.
Yeah, it's got that kind of topology, hasn't it? I do like the Antares.
Yeah.
But it's the
Lee knows.
it's the clean blend. It's definitely a clean blend. Right, so I think we're at our final one, and this is a pretty simple question on the surface. This is Dirt Melchizedek.
This is worth it just to hear you pronounce these things.
I didn't quite catch that. Can you say it again?
Dirt. His name's Dirt for a start. Fuck's sake. Dirt. Melchizedek. Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. He says pedals similar to the Dimension C.
Dimension C.
Yeah, they're not vastly expensive, and since they've been reissued, I don't think there's any argument. But you've got the TC Third Dimension.
Yep,
it's not the same.
Which it's not the same. It's not the same, but it's similar, and that's what he said. He didn't say the same.
Well, then get a chorus pedal.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
I tell you, the only thing I've seen that does the Dimension C thing properly was the Terraform.
Okay, yeah, sound. I'm cool with that. I've just looked at our time. We're at an hour. We're not quite at 9 o'clock yet. So, do you want to do a news?
What, in like 30 seconds?
You want to do 30 seconds worth of news?
Quick fire news.
Okay.
Quick fire news.
Ready? There's been some Squires, some Epiphones, and Friedman have brought out a transistor amp.
There you go. Nailed it.
You are welcome, Internet.
If you want any elaboration on that, if you tuned into the news this week, Lee will. He might. I don't know what he's choosing for the news this week.
I probably will. I'm going to try some pedal stuff though, because I have seen there's quite a bit of pedal stuff that I've missed over the last couple of weeks because I've been concentrating on. One, I weren't well, and then I did the special on the Kraken. Yeah, got quite a lot of content going out this week.
Indeed, it's a Kraken amp, isn't it? Kraken,
mate.
Kraken. Save the shit jokes for the end.
I made a really bold statement during the live stream that it's the Marshall side of things on it sounds better than my actual Marshall.
Oh,
I mean,
it's not as big as a faux pas as Joe Branton saying this is the only gigging bass I will ever need. That was a misstep and a half. That was, wasn't it? But I reckon that's probably a good place to wrap the podcast up this week. Because I reckon that 30-second news roundup from Lee satisfies the news itch that we need to scratch. So let's do it. Let's do a wrap up. A massive shout out to our Patreon backers because you guys are awesome. We've got 6 of you people, and for as little as $2 a month, you could be number 7. Indeed. So we start off with Mr. Andrew Bimpson. We have got Mr. Adam Yeomans of Chev Tone Effect. We have got Mr. Doug Christ of 37 Effects and Masters of the Cinematic Universe. I've got to say Tone Universe then. Maybe if he wants to start a new podcast, Masters of the Tone Universe, you get that one for free, Doug. So Masters of the Cinematic Universe. We have got Hugh G. Rection. As always.
I've got to tell you something in a minute.
We have got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups. Check out his Insta or his Facebook. Competition going on now for you UK listeners. And we have got Brian Gow of the Tone Jerks podcast, who I've been loving this week. I've really been catching up on the Tone Jerks stuff. So massive shout out to you Patreon backers. We do some stuff online, as we've mentioned at various points during this episode. I do pretty much Facebook, Instagram, YouTube / BudgetPedalChap, and YouTube is the home to the No Talk All Tone series. I've got a hair in my mouth. God damn, this is not going well. I also do work with Pedalboards of Doom on the YouTube side, but also so does Lee. Lee Padabadabadoo. What else do you do, Lee?
I do. Do you want to hear my story?
Go on.
It's only very short, but when I've been listening back to the podcast, every time you say huge erection, I've been knocking the table just out of habit. I don't. Every time you say it, I go.
Well,
what am I doing? Why am I doing that?
And that's an insight into the mind of Lee Padabadabadoo. You also do some Tonepedia stuff, which again quite useful, especially during the lockdown months where we couldn't get to guitar shops.
Yeah, and there's like a handful of guitar shops for all the land of all the people who have all the guitarists around the world. So, if you want to just try something out and you're not sure whether you're going to like it or not, no matter if you live next door to a guitar shop or you live a million miles away, it's there for you. And it's the highest quality audio you're going to find anywhere because we're not subject to YouTube compression.
Yeah. Oh, YouTube compression is a harsh mistress.
It is.
She is harsh.
Cruel.
She's a cruel lady. Yeah.
Yes.
So there is that. You are the man to go to for Tonepedia stuff, and you are the Grand Master of Pedalboards of Doom, the High Priest of Tone, and Ollie Miles. You are in the band Neptune Rain.
I am, which is on Facebook, Instagram, and all the good stuff. I believe it's We Are Neptune Rain, and that's the website as well. We're on Spotify and Apple Music and everywhere that you would listen to music on a daily basis. Go and listen to us, please.
Yes, yeah. I mean that's a plug. And
and a plea.
Yeah. Please go and listen to us.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
It's genuinely good. Like it's.
Yeah, I mean it is legit good. Yeah. I've heard a few tracks and I've been well impressed. And if you want to catch Ollie Miles' solo musical outputs, it is Ollie Miles Music.
It is.
Which we always plug. He is Ollie Miles of Ollie Miles Music. And that is where we wrap for this week. So from myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap, from Lee Padabadabadabadabadoo, and from Ollie Miles Music, say tatty bye y'all.
Goodbye all. See you later.
See ya.
Ta-da a bit. Goodbye. Tatty bye. Goodbye for this week. Ta-da.
I don't play football because I enjoy the sport. I do it for the kicks.
Hey! Oh, that's it. Go on, we like that.